GameStop, a place that's infamously known for how little they offer you for their trade-ins. This past weekend, they launched the GameStop Trade Anything Day, where if you're trying to get rid of some old taxidermy that you no longer want, maybe you have an extra pair of cutlery in your glove box that you just don't need anymore, instead of throwing that stuff away, you could just bring them to GameStop, and hey, they'll make it worth your while because they'll give you $5 in-store credit that you could use the day of, or maybe another day in the future. Now, I'm being a little bit sarcastic, obviously. GameStop, even themselves, knows just how much they lowball a lot of their customers. I found this on their Facebook page, I guess. We used to lowball, now we just ball. That's GameStop. Granted, that was the description of a picture that they posted about their new trade-in values earlier this year, but still, the fact that they even said something like that means that either they're playing into it or they actually do know just how awful their trade-ins are and they just wanted to have a little fun with it. Either way, I don't think it was a good look. So whether their Trade Anything Day was a response to a lot of these allegations thrown against them, I don't know, but they are trying to change the perception on the way they handle trade-ins with this event. Trade Anything Day will be a fun and exciting day that redefines what trading looks like with GameStop. For one day only, GameStop will be accepting more than the standard video game and tech related product assortment we are known for, and accepting almost anything in trade. Employees have the opportunity to refuse anything that they don't want to take, and food, I will talk about this a little later, food is something that they weren't accepting, but store associates did have the discretion to accept some canned food items. But what were some of the items that they did not want? Let's take a look here. Again, limit 1 item per customer. Exclusions include hazardous waste or material, chemicals, liquids, lithium-ion batteries, or items containing lithium-ion batteries, weapons and ammo, dead or alive animals, taxidermy items are valid for trade, alcohol, tobacco, drugs, or pharmaceuticals, legal or not, computers such as desktops, laptops, notebooks, all-in-one minis, workstations, e-readers, tablets, thin clients, smart displays, virtual reality headset with mic, pointing devices, external hard drives, excluding those normally accepted in trade. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Fastest smile machines, document scanners, printers, 3D printers, label printers, digital picture frames, small electronic equipment, portable digital music players, VCRs, DVD players, DVR, digital convert boxes, cables or satellite receivers, projectors, including those with DVD player capabilities, small scale servers, television, gift cards, and other currency, foreign or domestic jewelry. Section explicit items, items resembling body parts. It must fit in our 20 by 20 measuring box. Terms and conditions of all promotions are subject to change. GameStop employees have the discretion to reject item. Limit 1 item per customer. Again. Oh my gosh. And then they had another little excerpt. Additional exclusions: broken games, siblings, and other close relatives, living animals, yes, that includes your ant farm, guns, unless it's a Halo 3 battle rifle, stolen items of any kind, unless it's Half-Life 3, recently unburied copies of E.T., the video game, Italian plumbers, mushroom people, and giant fire-breathing tortoises. You get the point of it, okay? They're trying to change the perception of how people view them. So for one day only, they took whatever it is you didn't want, almost like a Goodwill. But in this case, you had the incentive of getting $5. So what did people actually bring? Let's take a look.
Y'all know what today is? Trade Anything Day at GameStop. Are you guys here for Trade Anything Day?
Yeah.
What you guys got?
We got PS4.
What you got?
Huh?
What you got?
I got this Naruto.
Oh.
Naruto. It's my grandma's bra. Hope they'll give me some for my social security card. I got a couple items here. So what's the like max store credit? Is it
On what we're talking about.
So I have my grandma's bra.
So one of the biggest thing that people were concerned about, as they should be, is how employees were gonna react to it. Obviously, I feel like a lot of corporations don't really care for the opinion of their employees when they come up with something, because they're not gonna be the ones that are working the shift. I think even some employees quit before this, expecting how hectic it was. I couldn't find any proof or evidence or articles regarding that, but it was something that I saw, whether it was on a TikTok comment or Reddit. People were just not looking forward to this, and I don't blame them. Why would they be looking forward to this? It seems like you're inviting havoc into your stores. And you know, although some people are going to take the opportunity to trade in something that doesn't break the terms and conditions, you know that a lot of people are gonna want to farm content or videos off of this, right? And some people did, and this employee seemed to take it very well, although at first they seemed to be a little bit annoyed. Which again, I don't blame him for.
No. I have this duck that I got from Carnival Cruise Line. You think you'll be able to take this?
Sure.
Okay. How much will you take for my social security card?
I won't. I cannot take your social security card.
That's fine. How much can we get for the duck?
$5 store credit. Now my question for you is, since you were brave enough to bring in your grandma's bra, can I take a photo of you and send it to my boss?
Yeah.
I gotta make sure I include the duck in it, you know? But man!
Alright.
Alright, brother. Like I said, I appreciate the good sport.
Thank you. I got something big here for you.
What is it?
So, I love Epstein. You can't take this? I want at least $5 million for that.
Come here.
I want at least $5 million. I said
Fuck it, take it. Come here.
$5 million.
$5 million for that I Love Epstein portrait. That's a crazy ask, my guy. From a lot of videos that I've seen, it seems that employees were kind of playing into it, right? Which honestly, good on them. That's a good mentality to have. And it seemed like some of these items were more on the funny side without it being at the worker's expense, which honestly, again, it's always nice to see.
GameStop Trade Anything Day is legit. It is real. I traded in this plastic fork and got $5 in store credit. I mean, we love GameStop. Like, why would we not trade in a plastic fork or just a can of soup to get $5 in credit? Yeah, here's my receipt. It's legit.
This was probably one of many cutlery items that I've seen. Even GameStop posted a picture of a singular spoon in their 20 by 20 by 20 box. So the fact that you got away with this is really freaking funny. So whatever this was that was free at a restaurant made you $5 of insert credit at GameStop.
This is what I got for you right here.
All right.
It's a picture of me bringing in the picture to GameStop.
That's beautiful. I love it.
I can do that?
You can do that. As long as it fits in that box.
Score. We're in here. All right, gang, they did it. They traded in the picture. It was probably worth more than $5, honestly, but I'll let them have that.
I really like how creative this guy was too. This was also, I also did see a good amount of people drawing something and then handing them to GameStop. If I were the GameStop employees and you couldn't do anything else with this, I would just hang it up in like the break room. It would be funny to just have a wall of the drawings that people made. Yeah, as long as they were appropriate, of course, which this one really was. If you're a GameStop employee, I really hope that people were being nice throughout this entire day, because I understand how some may have anxiety of not knowing what people are going to bring. But like I mentioned earlier, it just seemed like people were having a lot of fun with it. Like this girl who graciously took in a squash.
Is today the Trade Anything Day?
Yes! Do you have your ID on you?
You'll take this?
I will.
For real?
Yep. Gift card, or you plan on picking something up today?
Gift card.
All sales are final, no take backsies, so
Alright.
no take backsies on the wonderful squash.
For real?
Yeah.
What? How much are the balls?
20.
Now, although I saw a lot of videos of what people brought in, there was one video that I managed to find where it's a GameStop employee sharing everything that was brought in for the day.
Anything day, we're gonna rank the stuff we got. A Thanos head boppy thingy, Princess Leia Funko Pop, mac and cheese. Someone traded in a bunch of sports cards. Got a cat. What is that? A chicken? Got a chicken plushie. It's kind of cool. Got a T-Rex. That's kind of cool. Streamers. Got a stress ball. Stress ball is now worth $9,999. Quite a lot of Nintendo Switch cases. A brand new stack of wide world paper. These like Lego RC car. Pack of baby pacifiers. Korean facial beauty skincare. Somebody's old phone case. 2 National Geographic magazines. Blanket, Animal Crossing, canned foods, this is garbanzo beans and organic pumpkin, a popcorn popper, somebody's car air freshener, Josh Allen, the Mortal Kombat 1 steelbook, how many different clothes, someone's son drew me a dog, an entire box of Scrabble, My Little Pony Monopoly, My Little Pony Funko Pops, these called game guides. We got a bunch, ridiculous amount of Nerf guns, assorted Minecraft spawner eggs. We got a Destiny figure. Favorite trade-in today. Customer came in and he was trading in his stuff and he was like, yeah, you can just have these. Like, and they're the 1999 like McDonald's like Pokemon collectible things. I thought they were really cool. I have Togepi and Pikachu. A random third-party controller. I have a Monster Hunter pop. People draw us some stuff. That's supposed to be Charizard. To be so cool. We have a mystery DS cartridge that's unlabeled. And then my personal contribution for trading day, I traded in my parking violation ticket from my college. Bye!
Some of them were on theme. I mean, obviously GameStop sells Funko Pops, Pokemon related things, items of that nature. Some were, again, even some canned food that they did take in. But this kind of raised the question in my head, what was GameStop going to do with all of these donations? Were they gonna just sell them for a profit at their stores? Especially the canned food, even some of the clean clothing, I would hope that they would be donating it somewhere, right? There has to be a purpose for this. Obviously, good publicity, give people $5, that's all fine and dandy, but I feel like there was a way to actually make a difference. And I did manage to find the notice that GameStop sent their employees. This was posted on Reddit. But if you do work at GameStop or did, I would love to know what you guys are doing with the donations, just because I'm just a curious person. It says, bring whatever gets store credit, some no questions asked. On December 6th, customers will have the opportunity to trade anything in store credit at GameStop. This promotional event is a great opportunity to educate customers on our trade-in program while having fun giving store credit for unique items we normally do not accept. A few details: customers will be limited to trading in one item for this promotion. Trade value will be set at $5 store credit, no cash value, and the SKUs that they will use. Items traded towards this promotion are not applicable to local trade hold restrictions. Items that can normally be taken in a part for our trade-in catalog must be traded normally. Suitable items traded will be donated to a local charity near your store after the event has concluded. A list of recommendations will be provided, and stores are free to partner with their local charity of choice to arrange pickup or drop-off. Partner with your district manager for guidance on non-donatable items. And then it has, again, pretty much some of the exclusions at the bottom. You go ahead and pause it to read it here if you guys want to read the most of them. It just seemed pretty good for them to actually state that they were partnering with charities in order to get these items donated, especially that it's around the holidays. I would hope that some of these Funko Pops made it to people that were less fortunate as a little Christmas gift. This is where I was also thinking, if maybe GameStop handled this a little bit different, it could have had the potential to be some sort of drive. I think it would be a really cool incentive to say, hey, bring us canned goods, non-perishable items, and we will give you a store credit, especially again around the holidays, to give it to people that really need it. I think that would have been a better of a spin. And if they wanted the publicity, that was also a way to get people into the store. Now, I'm not trying to take away from the fact that they will be donating, hopefully, a lot of these items to charity. That's a W, no matter how you look at it. But I think there's a potential here to also make it a little bit better for the future. That's just kind of where my mentality went in there. You know, why not turn this into a food drive? Why not do this every holiday season and give customers something in return for some items that, you know, other people need, especially if it's just insert credit. There is no cash value. It seemed to be like a success. From the videos that I saw, it seemed that employees weren't as miserable. I hope, right? I could only hope. I've worked in retail myself. I understand how awful customers can be. It seemed that a lot of people kind of just lean into the hilarity of it, which is always nice to see. Customers didn't seem to be that bad. I'm not saying there weren't instances where that wasn't the case, and to those people, I apologize. That freaking sucks. But again, there is potential for this to be something good. Obviously, it's no secret GameStop might get a pretty good tax write-off for these donations as well. No corporation is 100% clean, and their intentions aren't always just because it's the right thing to do. There's always some sort of incentive behind it, monetary in most scenarios. But hey, if items were still donated, that's still a good done, and I hope this program could be expanded expanded to hopefully help charities in the future. That's pretty much all I kind of wanted to talk about today. As always, all the videos and creators are all going to be posted. They're all going to have links in the description. Let me know what you traded in, if you participated, if you are a GameStop employee, let me know how your day went. If you like this video, please feel free to subscribe. I'm trying to upload as much as I possibly can. Video types may vary, but for the most part, we're just trying to have fun on this channel. So thanks again, everybody, for watching. My name is Hugo. Stay golden, and I'll see you guys in the next video.